Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Monica Makes It Happen show. I'm Monica Morales, and for years, you've invited me into your homes to fix them, and sometimes we even get you new homes. This show is all about affordable housing and heroes who are making it happen. Coming up, we'll have some hot new listings and some pretty famous faces. Ready for this lineup? Dionne Warwick is here, Lisa, Styles P, and Fabio Foreign. So let's get started. Just take a look at the view. You need affordable housing? We have got the hottest listings across the city. And there's closet space.
Yes.
Love that.
Rent is too damn high, right? Like we keep
Did
saying
you just
that.
say the rent
I
is
just
too-
said rent is too damn high.
She grew up in public housing, and now she is the boss in charge of $6 billion of housing across New York and New Jersey. Alika Ampry-Samuel's here.
We hear a lot of your viewers complaining about displacement.
Can you feel the beat within my heart? Could you see my love shine through the dark?
She is a Latin music icon. Lisa is here.
Ooh, baby, I think I love you from head to toe.
She battled breast cancer while on tour and beat it. Now she's giving back to her community big time.
The humanitarian, the heart.
And speaking of music icons, philanthropist Dionne Warwick is here. She is our good friend
That's what friends are for.
and has given millions to fight AIDS. She needs help for her East Orange school.
Let's make it happen.
And we're talking health and wealth with hip-hop legend Styles P. We have a surprise for him, too. I can't believe who's on our show, and now it's our power panel talking housing and heroes. We have quite a lineup. Alika Ampry-Samuel's here, so is Lisa, and the president and CEO of Union Settlement, Dr. Darlene Williams. Well, you have a big announcement for us, but that's going to be later on. First, Alika, I have to talk to you. We've known each other for years. You've been on our first Facebook shows. Thank you. Now we have our own TV show, which is great. $11 billion that you're in charge of housing. You're from public housing. Always the priority is our communities, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I think that's what makes me, just do the work that I do every single day. It's my why. I know what the families in public housing are going through. And so now to be the presidential appointee at HUD, it just makes sense. Leadership matters.
Yes,
It
yes.
matters.
And you're not only at the table, you're leading the discussion. So what's your priority every single day? I know we've been walking around a lot in Brownsville. You've done a lot of investment, from that community because that's what you represented for so long. And you're a powerhouse, and I love to know that you're in charge. What are you doing? If our viewers are watching, what are you doing for them? What's available to them now?
Every single day I'm in the street. And I'm encouraging people to not just talk about the problems, but be a part of the solution. And so every single day I'm encouraging community stakeholders, elected officials, and residents to be a part of the change that we see coming, that we see happening every single day. So my priority is not just affordable housing rental units, it's also home ownership, Monica.
Oh, I love to hear that. My mom was all
Homeownership.
about that, and she left me a legacy behind. And we're going to have all those resources thanks to your team for our viewers connected to all of our social media platforms. Lisa, I have been such a fan of yours since the egg.
Thank you.
You are such a legend for Latinas, specifically paving the way. But I gave you an award recently in Long Island because you're always giving to women. Why always go back to your community, always fighting for us?
It's important to let them know that anything can be done. We as women, we need to know that we have that strength, that we could be up there in the front row, making things happen. So anything that I can do, if I can use my platform, my name, my visual, anything I can do to make these women know that we can be up there.
You know what? The power on this couch can change the world. And you fought breast cancer. You're on
did.
tour now.
Yes.
What do you want people to know about what you're doing now?
There's a tour that's going on right now, and it's been going on for the past 5 years.
Oh my God. There you
with
are.
my band, So Disrespectful, and the dancers. We're out there doing our thing.
Love that
Yes,
name.
and it's nonstop. We're going to be at March 22nd. We're going to be at the YouTube Theater in California. Yes.
What?
June 7th, Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend.
Oh.
We are going to be at Radio City.
Oh my God.
with Tony Touch.
We have to come. We're
Yeah.
coming. We're coming.
You
And you
gotta
know I'm
come.
inviting myself. I always do that, just so you know. Now, we have to talk to you, Union Settlement CEO, the first woman of color to lead that organization.
Yes.
You have a big announcement for us. Breaking news right here. We always break news and money and checks right here.
Yes, yes. So, you know, Union Settlement is part of the United Neighborhood Houses. So we applied for a grant through the Gerstner Family Foundation, and we were awarded funds to give to individuals who are in a crisis related to housing.
So rent or
Rent.
groceries.
Rent arrears, groceries, housing, food, anything they need to help them to ensure that they don't lose their home or they don't lose their space.
We're going to have that information. And I love having you at the head of that organization. You've made so many strides, but you're fighting for families specifically. 10,000 families in East Harlem.
10,000.
I have a surprise for you ladies. And can we play the music? Head to toe. I want you you are a community champion. You are a community champion, and you are a community
that's
champion.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We love you. From
Thank you
head
so
to
much.
toe, our communities love you, and thanks for everything that you do.
Thank you.
Will you come back on the show?
Absolutely.
I love
Yes.
you girls. And well, the star power continues. Stick around because later on, hip hop legends Styles P and Fabio Foreign are here. Wait to see that moment where they meet. I'll also sit down with Dionne Warwick, the legendary singer, is here to talk about her passion project of giving back to the kids in her hometown of East Orange and renovating that school. But first, an exclusive look at the hottest affordable housing listings in your neighborhood with New York City's boss of housing, Adolfo Carrion Jr. You don't want to miss this. There she is.
Can't wait to be in my new apartment. Thanks, Monica, for making it happen.
First, I want to thank Monica Morales for all you do to advocate for families of New York and also to help us dealing with this affordability crisis.
She's out in communities every day, listening to people's struggles and working to improve their lives. I like to say, we're getting stuff done for the city. Monica makes it happen.
All right now, let's get happy, y'all. Hello world, here's a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy.
Health First Medicare Advantage plans help you live a healthier life so you can do what makes you happy. And we offer plans with money-saving benefits to keep you happy, such as our super flexible OTC Plus card. It gives you up to $525 every 3 months for the everyday things you need, including healthy foods, most home utilities, and exercise equipment. Use it to buy over-the-counter items at neighborhood pharmacies and many other places. Here's something else to smile about. Paying as low as $0 for your monthly plan premium, doctor visits, and prescription drugs. Speaking of smiling, you'll also pay as low as $0 for dental services, including dentures, crowns, root canals, and extractions, with no annual benefit maximum. So call Health First to learn about our Medicare Advantage plans today at 1-844-260-7779. If you want a plan with added choice and flexibility, ask about our Health First Signature plans. First, there's our Signature PPO, which lets you see out-of-network medical providers who accept Medicare and includes our $700 Signature Flex card to cover dental, vision, and hearing out-of-pocket costs. You could also choose our Signature HMO, which lets you add an extra benefit of your choice. Select either an OTC card to save on over-the-counter items or up to 25 free one-way trips to providers. To learn more, call 1-844-260-7779. That's 1-844-260-7779. Health First Medicare Advantage plans, where healthy starts.
Honoring Black history, we salute Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. by acknowledging those he inspired. Andrew Young is a civil rights leader, former congressman, mayor of Atlanta, and ambassador to the United Nations. He worked hand in hand with Dr. King. New York's very own Pix 11, honoring Black history.
And welcome back to the Monica Makes It Happen TV show. Get this, according to a new city report, less than 1% of apartments were available for rent at less than $2,400 a month in New York City. That report coming from the Department of New York City Housing Preservation and Development. And joining me now is the department's commissioner, Adolfo Carrion Jr., a friend to the show. I think you've been on the show more than anybody else.
Just about anybody, Monica.
You know why? Because you have the information. You have what people want to know. Where can they get that affordable housing? Are there any secrets you can give us right at the top if someone's watching and they're desperate for a place to live?
Let me first start saying thank you for the work you do as a reporter, because I think you're offering a public service to New Yorkers that is so important and so vital, especially as we go through this crisis. Working families, poor families, middle-income families, people can't afford to live in New York City.
No.
And look, I grew up like you in New York City.
Yes.
I had the benefit of living
Public
in
housing. You're from public housing.
An affordable mortgage for our first home with the help of the federal government. People are choking right now. And when we reported a couple of weeks ago, 1.4% vacancy rate, a 50-year low, only about 30 some odd thousand units available for rent below $2,400 a month in a city of 9.2 million people. It's crazy.
It's a crisis.
And we still want to be the competitive global city and offer families an opportunity. So you asked the question.
You know what I love about you?
How do we make it happen?
Is yes, because you're telling the truth. You know, for so many times we don't always believe our public officials. You lean in and you tell the truth, and you're like, this is how we're going to solve it. So we're going to do a regular thing with you. I hope that's okay. Where we do exclusive and information for our viewers. I want to do that right now, if that's okay. Let's do it right now.
We're going to start the show right now.
Let's do it right now. And surprise, I mean, we're going to Brooklyn first. There's this beautiful property here, a dozen units available at 1015 Atlantic Avenue. And when's the deadline? Tell me a little bit about that.
Deadline is March 1st. It's a newly constructed luxury residential building located in Bed-Stuyvesant. And now to the Bronx.
I know, to the Bronx. They're accepting applications, I think, coming up.
Till April 3rd, 43 units available right now.
Yes.
It's 3001 Grand Concourse Apartments, a 10-story residential building in Bedford Park. The apartments have air conditioning, they have a patio or balcony, high-end countertops and finishes.
And again, this is all available in the city right now. These are jewels that are on your website right now, Housing Connects, right?
housingconnect.nyc.gov.
Okay, so we're going to have that on all of our social media platforms. We need tips. How do people get affordable? If, like, let's say right now I'm looking for affordable. You're the boss. How do I do it immediately? What would I do?
I have to tell you, you know, I can't tell people enough. Get to housingconnect.nyc.gov. You have to create an account for you and your family.
Put your profile in there.
That you create a profile, you pick a neighborhood where there's 32 active lotteries right now, today as we speak.
Oh my God.
32 active lotteries. So we talked about all this addresses.
And it's on our website. It's on pix11.com/Monica.
There's more on there. Exactly.
We have it all there, taking applications. And I just love that you're the one in charge and you're making sure that our communities are the ones getting it. So you are our Pix11 community champion.
No way.
I know you get a lot of these. I've been to all the dinners, so I know you get a lot of them.
But this is very special.
This one hopefully will go somewhere special, and it is all about housing. You'll come back, right? You're going to come back, Commissioner?
I will be here.
Thank you so much for everything that you do for our communities, and, well, lots more to come. Stick around, because next, double the star power. We have hip-hop icon Styles P and Fabio Foreign is here. They're here, and they're helping our communities thrive, and we have surprises for them as well. And we're sitting down with music legend Dionne Warwick. She has given millions away to make our world a better place. She's just getting started, that's right. Her focus is the children from her hometown in New Jersey. Stay with us.
Monica, thank you. All this is because of you.
I want to thank you for everything that you've done. Since you've been here, it's been amazing. A lot of apartments are getting done, especially on the E line.
Thank you, Monica. You made it. Thank you. Monica, make it happen.